So I borrowed some money from RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland, to complete a postgraduate diploma. And I tried to contact them in July before I wrote my final exams, which were due in September, and asked them if they could give me a bit of time so that I can organize some work after I graduate, because my final exams were in September, on September 13th, or no, September 18th, and my loan was supposed to be paid. Well, first payments were supposed to be made on September 13th. So within 7 days, I received. I tried to contact the branch manager, and the person who gave me the loan, which was Dave Schoen, and there were a few other people at the Liverpool Dale Street branch that were dealing with it, and I told them on the 13th and the July prior to that if any adjustments could be made so that my credit doesn't go bad. And within 7 days of me speaking to them, or not paying, they've sent me not just one, which is, if you can see, it's a default payment, 28 days. It's quite frightening if you read it and you're trying to do your exams or trying to get over your exams. So that's one, not just one, but two within 7 days of not paying, while I was trying to make a compromise with the bank so that I can pay. However, I'd like some time to just graduate, get a job, and hopefully that space will allow me to secure my credit. However, they sent me one Section 87 within 7 days. Within 7 days of not paying, which I suppose is not without their jurisdiction. However, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to deal with. Then we have another one. Yeah. Now, in that pack, I get a help and advice, Office of Fair Trading, but you need to act now. So all of this it's quite a bundle to deal with. So yeah, we get how much I owe, and another letter written to me. Yeah. So just showing me the account with all the stress. However, I tried to organize with them and tried to cooperate with RBS, who I know is having a difficult time as well. And they said, right, we'll take the charges off in July. They didn't take the charges off, which is fine. However, if they could have just waited between September and maybe give me till November 13th, that period would allow me to well, it's fair. It would allow me some grace. It would allow me some time to get some work, because we are in a fairly uncertain financial future at the moment with the recession and everything. It would just accommodate me. Now, I know they want their money. I'm not trying to default on any payments. I'm trying to cooperate with them. And I had made a complaint that I told them on September 13th, and still nothing was done. So on the eve of my final exam, right, I did make a complaint. I said, well, what's going on? I don't want my credit to get ruined being a member of the Law Society, and I really want to cooperate with the Royal Bank of Scotland, and if they need to set charges for not paying outstanding payments, I'll accept those charges if they can negotiate with me. And no negotiation has occurred. They've taken a very hard and fast line. And I'd just like to read, after my complaint, read the letter that's been written to me. Reference 1350-2054. Thank you for your email call of 17th of September 2010. I'm sorry you're unhappy with the service you recently received, but grateful you have taken the time to explain why. Why are we a society of sound bites? That's just a sound bite. Yeah? He goes on to say, so that you know we are dealing with complaints, I have enclosed an explanatory leaflet. Well, you're dealing with the complaint, or you're explaining how you deal with complaints? No, what you're doing is you're enclosing an explanatory leaflet to bamboozle me and not deal with the matter at hand. Which is corporate technical garbage again. Yeah. He says, please accept my sincere apologies regarding the delay in correspondence in regards to your complaint involving your student account. This case has been passed to us from another department, and we are the current owners of your concern. Right. What he's trying to say, and what he hasn't written properly, Matthew King, is from us another department, and we are not the current owners of your concern. This is poor. This is very poor of RBS to write this way. So we are not the current owners of your concern. So what he's saying is that even though we can look into your complaint, we don't assume any control as to be able to negotiate with you, as it's been passed from us within 7 days to defaults agency or whatever and what have you, in a very hard and fast way. RBS likes to do things like this, so I think that they must be desperate for money. Right. He goes on to say, contradicting himself, I'm investigating your complaint and will contact you again within the next 10 working days with a full response. If I need more time to investigate, I will tell you why and provide you with an update. If you would like to contact me in the meantime, please call on 0800 0563 574 and I'll be happy to help. Right. And that was written to me on the 6th of October 2010. Right. And these were written to me on the 20th September. So these say I have to respond within 28 days. And on October 6th, nearly, let's say, 10 days afterwards, yeah, he's saying, I'll look into your concern within 10 days. So that leaves me in the hands of RBS, because I would have defaulted on the first letter with these 28 days. So now I would have been behind, because the complaint, once again, hasn't been, they haven't asserted to complete their end of the bargain on this complaint. However, because they've issued me this notice under the law, right, within the 28 days, which is a hard and fast way to deal with things, because they've issued me this, Louise Townsend of the Wolverhampton branch has issued me this without any regards to knowing the times of the dates of my complaint, my initial complaint was from Matthew King, because they don't have that sort of intercommunication, departmental communication. I'll suffer, and I'll be to blame. And I think it's quite unfair when companies like Royal Bank of Scotland do lend you money, and then when you ask them, because there's no longer any sort of financial insurance you can take to avoid these problems anymore, I think that they're just a bit unfair. So I think banks should negotiate with the students that they give loans to and set out very clearly what the timetable is, which they had done, but then because of the financial situation the country's in, the economic situation, they should be slightly more flexible to negotiate with students who have either A, not graduated, or B, not do not have work yet. Right? Thank you.